We begin with our protagonist, a piece of paper sitting on the table as we zoom into it with curtains blowing to show that there is wind. The camera will then shift to the window as we see the paper being blown far into the distance. In our next scene, we have a medium shot of the paper stuck inside the tree. We provide a few establishing shots to show the paper's location through over the shoulder shots and point of view shots through the leaves to frame our picture. At this time, the wind will still be blowing, causing the leaves to rustle. The paper then recedes into the tree where it then begins to fold itself into a paper origami crane. We provide a number of close-up shots to show small movements of the paper as it folds itself, before we have a close-up shot of the crane's head peeking out from the leaves. We then have a medium low angle shot of the crane, testing its wings on the branch before it flies off into the skies with the camera panning to follow it. We then have numerous shots of the crane from different angles. After the pan from the side, a long shot looking down on the crane from above. A side medium shot with other flying animals, an over the shoulder shot as it flies into the tree. The crane will then burst out from the other side of the tree in a flurry of leaves. As it continues to fly, origami paper leaves and flowers will slowly drift down across the panning camera. The camera will then slowly swivel 360 degrees around the crane as it continues to fly. We cut to a close-up of raindrops splattering on the ground and lightning flashing in the background. We then have a medium shot of the crane struggling in the wind and rain, causing it to have difficulty moving forward. Then, a long establishing shot of an overhang which the crane flies towards for shelter. We have a medium shot of the crane landing and looking out into the rain from over the shoulder. It inspects itself with close-up shots of different parts of the crane's body. A close-up shot of its wings, neck, and tail, all wet and slightly torn. The wind picks up, causing the crane to be carried off into the skies once more in a long shot. Medium shot, with lightning flashing and rain falling. The crane is barely able to keep itself upright. Long shot, other pieces of paper are lost in the wind as they are blown past the crane and camera. Then we have a POV shot of the crane as a piece of paper is blown straight into its face. A side medium shot of the paper being blown off its face and the crane continuing forward. The camera then pans and follows the crane's difficult journey. The crane is now at its weakest. Front close-up shot of the crane's head looking up. Then a long establishing shot of the window that the crane was blown out from. A front medium shot as the crane flaps its wings harder with all of its strength its tired body can give. Long shot of the sky as the rain slowly lets up and the sun peeks over the clouds to bring a spot of sunshine into the crane's journey. Side long shot of the tired crane slowly losing altitude. However, it stays strong and flies with all of its might. We then have an over-the-shoulder shot as the crane approaches the window. Side medium shot of the crane as it flies past the stationary camera, through the window, and into the building. We cut to a POV shot of the owner of the piece of paper as the crane flies into the study from the window. It slowly lands in an outstretched hand, becomes still, and then we fade to black.